Weekend classes? Oh my god. Hey guys, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. To get straight to the point, Vanderbilt just released their full plan to reopen in the fall. And instead of just reading every detail by myself, I thought I would read it with you guys. I've read some of it and I've talked to my friends about some of it, but I haven't really gone in depth to like every little detail of what they're doing. As a Vanderbilt student, Vanderbilt's decisions on how they're going to handle things in the fall is going to very much affect my day-to-day life. I don't really know if I'm gonna be happy about this and excited or if it's gonna be some not so great news. So we'll see. Let's dive in. Dear Vanderbilt community, we appreciate your patience while we have developed our return to campus plans. Blah, 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 blah. Here. In-person on-campus undergraduate classes will begin on Monday, August 24th and will conclude on Friday, November 20th. All undergraduate classes will complete the final week of classes remotely and then also take final exams remotely through virtual and alternative platforms, with the semester concluding on Sunday, December 13th. So right off the bat, I am not upset about this. Basically what they're saying is we're starting around the normal date, I think, and then we're going to have in-person classes until Thanksgiving break and then go home for Thanksgiving break and take finals at home.
It's kind of lit.
Because basically the usual schedule for Vanderbilt in the fall is that we go home for Thanksgiving, have an entire week of Thanksgiving break, come back for school the first week of December, have 2 days of classes, and then go into finals. So there's never anything really fun going on when we get back anyway. It's like literally 2 days of classes that are review and then finals. People don't really like hang out or do anything during that time anyways. So taking finals at home is actually nice. Okay, moving on. There will be no fall break this year. Usually people do fun stuff during fall break. Like people go to Gulf Shores, Alabama or Florida. And then it says, in addition, we ask that students stay in the Nashville area and not travel away from campus for weekend trips through the end of in-person classes on Friday, November 20th. Wow. Okay, so no traveling at all. I set up my schedule for next semester to have no classes on Fridays so that I could travel on the weekends. So that sucks. All right, in terms of classes and coursework, it says we intend to practice physical distancing and other protocols to promote health and safety in classrooms. Students will sit further apart and wear face masks and coverings. So basically, masks are going to be a part of everyday fashion now. Like, you think about that? Like, you're going to have to get masks to go with your outfits. A student's individual course schedule may include some evening and weekend classes, a blend of virtual and alternative and in-person learning, and other approaches. Weekend classes? Oh my god. So my question is this in an effort to make classrooms less dense, or is this in an effort to make sure that people aren't going out? Because they're gonna have early weekend classes. All right, moving on to campus life and housing. Okay, so it says building access will be limited only to the students that live in that space. So students may not have overnight visitors in their room. So basically you're never allowed to have friends over in your room anymore, unless you live off campus, which a lot of people are living off campus. Okay, so for freshmen, it says that they will be assigned one student per room and will be housed in the Commons, Branscombe Quad, and Carmichael Towers East. Wow. So first year students will switch housing assignments at the transition between fall and spring semester. What the f***? That literally makes no sense. I'm sorry, that makes no sense. So first of all, why are freshmen getting singles but nobody else gets singles? Like, I feel like freshmen are the people who need to not be in singles because this is their time to like meet people and make friends, and your roommate is like the only person you have at the beginning. Oh, students will be assigned a virtual roommate. Also, that sucks because Commons is such a special experience. Like, you really are bonded and like live in this tiny community with all the other freshmen, and now only half the freshmen are gonna get to live there. And then freshmen have to move in the spring. They have to remove all their stuff over to Commons. Like, how are they gonna do that? Like, what? That sucks. But also, imagine having a single in like a huge room in Commons that's meant to be a triple. That would be sick. Oh, it says we will also provide packing supplies and assistance throughout the process of moving students' personal belongings to their new assignment in the spring. They're gonna help people, I guess. And then will they be living with their virtual roommates, or will they be living with somebody that they get to choose in the spring? Because a lot of people would probably choose someone different in the spring than their original virtual roommate, right? Like, wouldn't you want to live with like your best friend there instead of your virtual roommate? All right, anyway, moving on. Returning upper division students. Is that what they're calling upperclassmen now? Okay. Basically, if you're not accepted off campus, which I think pretty much everyone who applied off campus has been accepted because they're just trying to get like as many people off campus as they can, then there's a few options for on-campus housing. All student athletes will be housed together in Morgan and Lewis House on Highland. So all the student athletes are going to be living together. Okay, quarantine and isolation. Blakemore House and Scarlett Scarlett Bennett Center, an off-campus property operated by the university and in close proximity to campus, will be used for student quarantine and isolation space. Damn it. I literally thought we were gonna be living in hotels if we were in quarantine. What the fuck is the Scarlett Bennett Center? Oh my god, it's
creepy.
All right, orientation. Orientation for first year and transfer students will be held virtually. I don't know what they're going to do about theater at Vanderbilt. Like, are they gonna be allowed to have shows? Like, what's gonna happen? Meetings and social events. Student life on and off campus will be subject to limitations on gatherings. So, funny thing that I saw in my sororities group meet, somebody sent a screenshot of a message that the president of Panhellenics sent, and somebody wrote to them saying, how's Greek life gonna be? And then she wrote back, unclear. And then somebody said, I fear by the end of next year I'll have no fraternities left because they'll all break the social distancing rules. Student accountability is handling all social distancing violations and they're not gonna take this lightly apparently. But since sophomores and above are off campus, I don't know how enforceable any of this is. Literally Sig Chi had a darty here in Nashville this weekend and Metro didn't do anything. Okay, for campus dining, it says broad expansion of mobile ordering options, including all Munchie Mart convenience stores. Okay, so this is nice because the lunch rush at Vanderbilt is insane on the weekdays. Like if you go to Rand at 12 o'clock on a weekday, it takes you 40 minutes to get your food. So this will be nice. I don't know what they're gonna do about, like, are they gonna let people eat together in the dining hall? I'm not sure. This is unclear. Okay, and it also says we have to get tested 14 days before we show up to campus and when we get to campus. So we have to do the nose swabs. This says, we're looking for the best ways to build virtual communities and implement programming for our students. Several ideas that are in development are virtual sing-alongs. We're having virtual sing-alongs in the fall. I would honestly love a good virtual sing-along. So they're replacing frat parties and tailgates with virtual sing-alongs. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I mean, this is pretty much it. I read pretty much all the information that they had available on the website. So interesting stuff. I mean, as much as I can complain about all the stuff that's gonna change on campus, I'm just happy that we're gonna be on campus at all. So I can get you guys some on-campus vlogs when I go back to school. But yeah, so it is what it is. I'm just glad I'm gonna be with my friends again. If you got to this point in the video, comment below what you think is the most absurd thing that they chose to do for the fall semester. To see more stuff about Life of Vandy, click subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.